Welcome back. Y'all ready to take a trip? Back in a minute. All right, we are going to the mountains today. Thought I'd bring y'all guys along. You know, we see the tractor a lot during the year and canning and stuff, so I thought I'd bring you along to a mountain trip. Place is called Bear Den, and it's in North Carolina. Bear Den Campground, and it's off the Blue Ridge Parkway. So I think I can go up 40, but I think I'm gonna go up, I think it's 221, 221, and one of them, it goes through Hickory. I think Hickory. It goes by the racetrack. But anyway, we'll probably go that way. It may come back through Marion, I don't know. But we got to lock the RV up. These key locks just never work good. So we had a lot of stuff here. So I was saying, I got mixed up my words. Had a tire blowout, tore up the underpinning right here, and I'll put a picture in right now for that. And I'll get Will to switch the camera. All right, as you can see, we got her all fixed up now. That tire beat up the metal and tore off the plastic, and so we got it fixed back up. Hopefully by the time you see that little segment, I'll have it sliced together where it makes some sense. But so we got it hooked up. I probably wouldn't have to on this truck if I didn't want to, but I do use the equalizer hitch. I think it does help with the swaying on it. So equalizer hitch, and it's the one for, I think, 14,000 pound, I believe. I can't remember, but I did have to upgrade it from the last RV we had. But we'll take some pictures on the road. I mean, it's not a how-to. We'll just do a little bit here, do a little bit there. Might show you guys some scenery or something, and just bring you along. Have fun. Guys, we're in Wilkesboro, just past the speedway, not too far. I think this morning I said 220, but it's 421, and it's Wilkesboro Speedway. I know I probably said Hickory. Maybe there is the Hickory Speedway, I don't know. But so we seen that and looked like they were doing some construction on it. We stopped at a little place. What is this place, Will? Looks like Cagney's Kitchen, yeah, here in Wilkesboro. So got about an hour and a half to the RV park, and everything's running good. We'll see in a little bit. Old campground, maybe. All right, Will, let's get it set up. We got water back here. We got 50 or 30. Set the tanks just barely figured out. Let's get this unlocked. Guys, we are here at Bear Den Campground. Seems to be pretty nice. I'll be honest with you, it was some hills pulling in here. It's off the beaten path pretty good little bit. The truck, don't we, Will?
Mm-hmm.
Did you put the leveler back in here?
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Give me a blow.
Why is these X-chocks so? We don't want to X-chocks the wheels yet though, Will, until we get it leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right, let's get it unhooked from the truck. Wow, that's taking forever.
Probably needs about 1 block.
Which side needs to come up?
This side.
Which way is it leaning?
It's leaning this way.
I mean, is it pretty bad on the stick?
Yeah. It's past the line.
How far?
Just
Yeah, it's got a pretty good lean to it.
doesn't look that terribly bad.
Well, it does have a lean to it. I'm trying to decide if I want to come back some more and then go forward, Will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get those things off the truck, set your track out. Look who's cooking. Willy woo, willy woo. Let's see, what's Will got for the night? Tonight is some, what are those called, Will?
Hot dog. The cheese broth.
Cheese brats, okay. And then we got some Oscar Mayer. Are you learning to cook today? Let's see your style here. All right, he's afraid of getting burnt. I can see that already. Nino's having her coffee. Say hello. All right, little eating, little eating. All right, guys, we're at Danville VA. Fixing to take a tour. Seems like a pretty nice place. As you can see there, the tour's waiting to get on. I didn't want to be too loud with my filming. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I didn't bring my mic with me. Yeah, oh man, well, look up there at that mountain, that rock on the other side. That's pretty neat. Anyway, we'll see if we can get a few tours of the cavern, or a few pictures of the cavern inside.
These rocks, tall people.
Alright, I'm trying the new remotely. It stays this way year round, constant 52 degrees, no matter if it's 100 or if it's snowing out there. The other thing you may notice, as someone mentioned, the fish right there. And that is a speckled trout. And I like to call this one white.
You better watch your head.
I'm leaning down.
Alright, so that's the ladder. Alright, so the first things I want y'all to notice is this man-made wall covered in calcium, this OSHA violation of a rock, these black marks up here, and these hollowed out stalactites. There's a story to this. And it goes and makes
All right, we're gonna get us a little steak here. I like my simple grills, guys. Nothing special about it. A $20 Walmart grill about 5 years ago. I try to keep it cleaned out so it don't rust out. So we're gonna cook some steak, and I made me a butter brush. I told Lena we're gonna keep this butter brush, the end would come out on me, so I made me one. But anyway, hope y'all liked the caverns today. That was pretty neat. I hate that we had to wear a mask in there. That's why I didn't try to talk much inside the cavern. And of course, they were talking too. But man, you're talking about a good, what is it they call them a lot? Dadgummit, bug out. A good bug out place. Man, that would be it. 55 degrees year round. Ain't gotta worry about heat or cool. That would be a good bug out place. But so we'll cook some steak. We'll let Sammy get a few little shots of cooking some steak, and tomorrow we're gonna go on a trail and hike a little bit. It's a pretty nice little campground here. I mean, it's in the woods, sure enough. I mean, they have to go, like that guy right there, you have to go all the way around the bend just to park. But anyway, all right, let's cook. Can y'all guess which one of these 5 are mine? Well, I'll let y'all put it in the comments. I did mean to show y'all something. So if you look up here, we got a dead limb, dead limb, dead limb, dead limb. So I had to park old big boy right down there. I wasn't going to risk those dead limbs. I really hate they're up there, but you would think that the folks here would kind of keep an eye out on that. But hopefully she'll be all right over there, and we'll go from there. Let the heat go down a little bit. We'll have to kick the heat back up. You know how to get the heat up, Sammy? Leave the door open. Don't shut the lid on it. The lid is what controls that heat, snuffs it out, snuffs the fire out. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I believe I'd fight a man over that cowboy cut. All right, guys, my cowboy cut here is getting a little sizzle, but that's all right. That's what I like about this grill. Watch this. Shuts her right on off. Got Ellie and Will's back. Of course, you see Sammy's here, so we're gonna have a little dinner. Thank you, and we'll do some hiking tomorrow. Woo! We're on the trail this morning, and it's a little more difficult than walking corn roll, from what I can tell. We're headed to a majestic waterfall. At least that's what the brochure says, if we get there. Good news is we're only 0.2 of a mile into it. Bad news is it feels like we've been about 15 miles into it. So keep you updated. All right, found us a big rock. I think I can hook to it with my 140 and pull it out of the way, I believe. Woo, let's see, we're 0.89 miles in, 3,358 feet elevation, in 39 minutes. I think the waterfall's on down this way. We'll be down there in a minute. All right, guys, we made it to the 50-foot waterfall, what the brochure said. It may be 50 foot of rocks, but I don't know about 50 foot of water falling. It's still pretty nonetheless. Cold water. I told the boys, I said if I ever was going to drink some water, it would probably be this, because we're 3,200 feet up. I don't think it's much contaminant in the water, 3,200 feet up. Hope you enjoyed it. We might get a few shots on the way back down, and it's fun. Find you a hiking trail. There we go, guys. Woo! Give them something to hold on to instead of my finger. We've made it back, guys. I must admit it got me pretty tired too. It was a couple of mile hike, and the waterfall was pretty cool. Just the brochure said it was a 50-foot high waterfall, and I was expecting 50 foot of water, but it was still good. I hadn't got this out of my. I try to keep extra stuff in my RV, and so I had this. I ain't gonna say it's a real rare Coleman stove, but they're not as plenty as the. We'll let the golf cart go by. There's not as plenty of them as the 2-burner stoves. It's a 3-burner 426D, and I keep it in the RV just in case, you know, I lose cooking ability on the Blackstone or the inside stove. But I'll just run it a little bit because I hadn't run it in a couple of years. I actually had a little single burner Coleman that somebody borrowed this morning to heat up some coffee pot water. But so that was the hike, and we got dinner tonight. We'll probably do some hamburgers on the Blackstone, get her loaded back up tomorrow, and head on back. look forward to, I got that piece by the barn I want to chisel plow up, so I look forward to showing you guys that. And I was just reading a message from one of the subscribers was asking me about the amount of fertilizer and stuff I put down, and guys, I probably should do it more scientifically, but I don't. I look at, you know, I see 20 rows of corn, a half acre of corn, I'll put 50 pounds down or 100 pounds down. I just put it down enough to green it up but not burn it, and I probably should keep up with it scientifically more, but I never have. I really have never learned to. I got a set of fertilizer in my, I think I'm boring Lena to death, she just fell asleep. I got an amount in my head that I use, and that's kind of what I go by, but anyway, so we'll see after a while. All right guys, it poured down rain last night, and so we're almost home. Actually, it's funny that I started filming right now. We're passing the RV dealership where I bought this RV. I didn't mean for that to happen, it just happened that way. But so yeah, we didn't get to cook dinner, and it poured down rain, so we got out there this morning, and we're in Greensboro, so we're almost home. So look forward to the next video. Look forward to doing a little bit of chisel plowing. Who coughed?
That was a sneeze.
God bless you. God loves you. Thank you for coming along.